everything is up and functional. Wonderful. Guarantee there should be like a little count in the top right corner of every time I've said that at the start of the session. Okay, so after your victory against Chaos in the previous session and Rubicante, you have been left back at your original home, where everything started, at least relatively close to it. And much to your joy, Bell had been called to your aid during that fight, alongside a whole bunch of different favors that have been called in. And we return to your team, relaxing back in the creamery that Bell runs, so you can have a short period to recuperate before you go into the hells.
I need to know, after we defeated Chaos, did Bell turn around, look at all of us, and beat us down?
You definitely got some very, very firm expressions thrown your direction of a mixture of confusion, surprise, and a little bit of concern. Like, the sort of look that a mother might give her child upon finding out they were playing with explosives kind of expression. And so you have all of your injuries have been healed, and you are taking some rest time after a rather difficult fight. Featuring railgun fork. Probably the funniest part of that session. Okay. So what would you guys like to do?
Good question. I didn't think this far ahead.
Understandable.
So we're back at the creamery.
Yes.
Is Mason with us?
Mason is with you, yes.
Hey Mason, how do you feel to be back home?
Well, I got mixed feelings, I gotta be honest. Almost strange. Gone all the way around the place and we're back home. Kind of funny if you think about it.
Sure has been a crazy adventure.
But we ain't done yet. Still got the whole scare a lady problem to solve.
Time to go to hell, actually.
Yeah. It's gonna be an
it's gonna be
adventure, alright.
war.
I think that is like the understatement of the last month.
Be fine.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine, but not completely guaranteed that we're gonna be 100%.
Yeah, we might stub our toes or skip a knee.
Or somehow trip over our own foot and fall off a ledge.
Into lava.
No,
No, no more lava, please.
please no.
There might be more lava.
I don't want there to be more lava. I want my wings to stay intact.
I will freeze the lava for you.
That's not how it works.
The Marcelo, that is.
Maybe you two are not trying hard enough.
And Xavier kind of kneels down, leans over to you, Florian. And we will think that he is smoking some sort of crack.
Do your knees hurt when you bend down that far? Because you'll be fully bent over, right? Florian's so small. How tall is Xavier?
Easily twice Florian's height. with a couple inches to spare.
He just hears this horrible cracking sound as he gets back up.
Where is that chart that we made ages ago of the height?
Oh god, not the height of top.
I can recreate this to include everybody if you would like. I am more than happy to do this.
Do this.
So whilst I'm doing this, what are you guys planning on doing at this particular point in time?
Well, sorry, I nearly sneezed.
Ryan, did you say something about wanting to get the gun?
What?
Perhaps, maybe at some point. But that sounds like a fabulous idea. But probably not here. I don't think Belle has a gun.
I feel like Belle is the sort of person that would have a gun.
She doesn't seem like she needs a gun.
Probably not, but just to flex.
Florian, make a dex check and a strength check.
Oh
She
no!
gets suplexed.
Is someone picking me up and throwing me? I feel like I'm being picked up and thrown. Dex. Where is it?
Where's this meme image I'm trying to find? There it is.
Just general Dex check.
Yeah, just a general dex
28.
check. 28.
And then strength. Wow. 19.
So you are completely caught off guard by the single-barreled shotgun thrown at you
Jesus Christ.
that you realize is loaded with magical shells.
Ooh.
As Belle stands there looking amused with herself, although
See? I told you.
you are, I imagine, less than pleased by the fact that you have just had a solid piece of metal basically catapulted at you with a concerning level of strength behind it.
Pinning him to the ground.
Ow, my nose.
You go get that, Florian?
Yeah.
Prepare
I'll
for
try.
surprise noise in 3, 2, 1. Really wish it didn't give me a notification every time I took a screenshot, but hey-oh. Let me grab... Oh wait, I can just control V. There you go, that's the entire cast.
Pardon me.
Pardon you. The entire party minus
Oh my
was not
god.
included in there, but yes.
I'm 5 years old. I'm actually 5 years old.
I honestly forgot how short like half the party was.
Yeah.
Because everyone is either freakishly tall, average, or Florian.
I would say freakishly tall. Some of
Florian
the freaks
is-
are...
My guy,
notably
there's two
large.
people who are fucking 8 foot.
One of them is literally a minotaur. The other one is essentially minotaur, but replace bull with deer.
Can we make Florian
Yeah,
into a unit of measurement?
So can we make Florian a unit of measurement?
Like Mark is almost
Yeah,
precise. It's almost precisely 2 Florians tall.
Oh no!
Yeah, like actually.
Oh my god!
I said almost precisely.
Oh, that's really. Bad.
Everyone else is 1.5 Florians.
And the fact that Bruiser is like.
I was right though. He would have to either get down on one knee or bend all the way over to talk to Florian.
Yep.
No, but even if you measure how long his knees are, even if he was down on one knee,
It'd still
he
be
would
too
still
high.
be like twice my height.
That's not taking his antlers into account either, which probably add
Yeah,
like
if he
an
was
extra couple inches of height on there.
down on one knee, he would be about Scoria's height.
Probably.
Bit more,
yeah.
maybe.
Bro's,
So, like-
Bro's neck whenever he has to talk to Florian.
Oh, he's going to be my height when he goes down on one knee for me.
That's just gay. No.
Gay!
Oh, that's
Gay!
sexual.
Can't believe this. In front
Homosexuality.
of my
In front-
D&D.
In front of my salad.
Don't talk to me or my cat ever again.
Anyway, so yes, Florian, you have a single-barrel shotgun catapulted at you by Bell.
Does it knock him over?
No, because Florian succeeded his check. Fortunately.
For me? Oh my god.
And she has a very amused... What are you laughing at?
Sorry, I'm just picturing Florian running into the room with a shotgun, firing it, and then promptly leaving the room from the recoil. Okay, I'll shut up.
No, that's... I think the firepower of a single-barrel shotgun is probably enough to put Florian on his ass.
I could probably work that out at some point, but probably not right now.
Probably not right now.
Best idea.
It's just
Do
physics.
fire it in the house, please.
Please, no holes in the ceiling.
If you jump and fire it, it's like fast travel.
At that point, you basically just do what Zippy does. what Zippy does, which is just yeet self. Oh, I have done good for this.
So we got the Veruza contract from Chaos, I'm guessing.
Yes, you
Mhm.
did get the final contract from Chaos.
Oh, I
Well,
forgot
that's
what the
No,
thing was.
that's what I
We
think
have to
about.
put
What the
them-
fuck are we supposed to do with these contracts now that we actually have them?
We were told at the end of last session, but I forgot what we were told.
Bold of you to
And-
assume that I remember 2 weeks ago.
Bold of you to assume that I remember what I
God,
said
fucking
several
damn
weeks
it.
ago.
Lupus Klassenfang, my dear. Dear. What the fuck?
I mean, I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Bro.
But essentially, you having those contracts now, you have locked yourself into the more difficult route.
Yeah, that's fine. So, I remember that thing about that clause, was it? So that it gave the, what was it, the holder more power. What was it? Something. It was either, and I think it was in But either way, I mean, we have these contracts, but we're still technically under the effects of them, so does that mean we have to kill Helga in order to not be under them anymore? Or to destroy them? How do contracts even work? Considering that we weren't exactly the ones that signed them.
So in your case, you are aware that. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just adding the shotgun to Florian's inventory. That
yeah.
should work. If it doesn't, let me know. But it should function.
Single barrel shotgun +2. I have no bonus to hit.
Well, yeah, because you've not got the ammo set up, have you?
Oh, is that how it works?
Just
Yeah.
use it as a bat.
I've never used a gun in this.
That's perfectly fine.
There we go.
There you go.
That's pretty damn good. Let's see the whip for
Just
comparison. It's worse.
it has less range.
It has less range and
It's a shotgun.
slightly less damage.
Yeah, it's a simple shotgun, which is within medic's limitations. Anywho, I've lost my train of thought. Right, the contracts. You are aware that you will still be under the effect of these contracts until Helga is defeated. So, the only contract that's actually properly broken is part of Vruzen's contract, the one that would prevent him from being able to attack an archfiend.
Oh, wait. Oh, so just that part about him being able to attack an archfiend is broken.
Yeah. So his soul, and the rest of your souls are still bound to the deal that Helga made. However, certain parts of each contract have some of the clauses now broken because of the actions you have taken.
Oh.
But aside from Vruzen being able to finally attack other archfiends, none of them are immediately useful to you.
Okay.
So, like, one of the clauses under Hugmugs was that were he to father any children, their souls would immediately belong to Helga. As, like, an idea of how non-important they are in this immediate moment.
Damn, Helga really thought Hogmug was gonna go get it.
It's very clear that this has been thought ahead, so that multiple generations worth of your descendants would also have their souls taken to sustain whatever Helga has become. Speaking of, Lorian, you are approached by Sabrina as she crouches down to you. I don't suppose you'd mind if I borrowed you for a second, would you?
Sure. Look at this cool ass gun I found. Well, Belle gave me.
She looks at it. Clearly has the thought that amuses her a great deal. But very softly picks you up with her hands hooking under your arms to lift you up, and basically just carries you out of the room. And the two of you go and sit on this little, like, rocking bench outside of, like, around the back of the creamery that kind of looks out onto the barn and the crop fields. There's a little bit of snow falling, but because of it's starting to warm up now, it seems like it's not anything that's really going to settle anytime soon. And she looks at you. I have something to ask.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's looking at you, you can see an almost element of hesitation in her expression. Like, there's something that she has in the back of her mind that is bothering her, but you can't quite place why it's bothering her. And she seems to be taking a while to really mull over what she's thinking before she actually comes out with it. The upcoming battle that we're going to be, well, fighting. I'm aware there's a likelihood that we might not all come out of it in one piece. I am aware that I may potentially pass on during that fight. I presume most of us are not expecting to come out of that battle alive. Or at least not all of us, anyway. So, with that thought in mind, I wanted to ask you something very, direct.
Mm-hmm.
If we all survive this, I guess more specifically, if we survive this,
It's okay, you can say anything.
I would like for you to be my forever person. I think is how some people would put it.
Oh, wow.
Roll an insight check, and I'll give you advantage because I'm aware that your insight is a little lower. Because cat
What is
people.
my insight?
I think it's decent now, but I am
It's
aware you do
decent.
have a -4 penalty to it because is it -4 or -2? I forget.
Because I'm so short, I just can't look people directly in their face most of the time.
It's
Canon.
all,
Wow.
it's the cat thing. It's,
Sounds good.
your species of feline are very trusting of people.
28.
28. That nat 20.
Mm,
Damn.
wait, 27.
27. I was gonna say,
I
hang
was
on a minute.
19.
But goddamn. You come to realize very quickly that she has kind of resigned herself to the idea that she will not, either she or you will not live to see what happens after that fight. Thus why she is being so forward and so bold with her question. It's written all over her face. You can see it so clearly. She does not think she's going to live. Or, on the counterpoint, she doesn't think that you will live. You're not sure which one, but she's assuming one of you will not make it out.
Sabrina, we fought so many different things and we've gotten so much stronger. I think we have a good chance of all of us making it out. And when we do, then I would love to be your forever person.
And you watch as her shoulders kind of elevate a little bit, as though she wasn't clearly was not expecting either the response she's gotten, or at least your responses evoked some element of joy within her. Okay. And she takes a moment to just process your response. And for what it's worth, I don't regret leaving my job to follow you and your companions. Things have been very interesting.
They have.
I never thought that I would be witnessing the Archfiends in battle, let alone the, being part of those battles.
And we won those battles, remember?
Mm-hmm. Of course. It would be foolish for me to say otherwise. It's just retrospective, I suppose.
I'm gonna hug her.
and she returns your hug. And you notice there's a slight bit of apprehension, as if she has something else that she's thinking about, that she's mulling over. And once your hug ends, she gently sits you down, like on her lap, which is very comfortable. And honestly, more comfortable than the bench she was sitting on. As she her hand goes up and goes past your head, like your hat is kind of taken off, put on the bench next to you. She reaches into her chest and pulls out this little box. She opens it, and inside there is a little ring. Not any sort of like marital ring of sorts, but I'd like you to roll me an insight check. Actually, no, not insight, sorry. History. Because this is something that would be of importance, racially speaking.
History, 25.
25.
Mm-hmm.
You are aware, like, as you look at this ring, there's a little, like, yellow metal star where a gemstone would be, and what appears to be a little ball on the top of it. Like a little metal ball. You recognize that what she is holding in this box is... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's a little marker ring. What the Tamalic culture uses to mark a person as romantically involved. As you're aware, from what you know of your fellow feline cultures, Tamalic are commonly built for more physical things than mental things. A somewhat unfortunate part of their biology is they are a little bit thick-skulled. But these rings are typically meant to help anybody else within that culture avoid any sort of accidental romantic involvement with other couples. It's like a big red flag above somebody's head of, hey, this person is not romanceable. Smiley face. And this is what she is presenting to you. There are no words said, but it's held close enough that you could take it if you wish, or you may choose to leave it. But that is kind of the cultural significance of the item that is being shown to you, / presented to you.
I will take it,
Mhm.
put it on, and give her a little kiss.
And her face, you witness it almost an instant. The fur under her eyes and cheeks tints ever so slightly pink. Much to your fortune / misfortune, however, you are immediately kissed back, which leaves a very faint lipstick mark on your forehead, followed by you being hugged. However, due to your smaller stature, you're almost suffocated before she realizes how tightly she is squeezing you. and kind of just lifts you up a little bit. So instead of your snout being mushed against like the middle section of her collarbone, your head is rested on her shoulder. Now the two of you sit there for a little bit. Hmm. Yes. Should stop looking at chat. Meanwhile, Marcel,
Yeah.
you are approached by Mason and Xavier. Both of them have quite a determined expression on their face, as they both kind of look at each other. There is like almost a silent communication between the two of them.
Oh, my boys, what can I do for you?
And Scoria, you get the quite amusing view of Marcel being picked up by the two of them. Like one of them hooks one arm under one side, one of them hooks an arm under the other. He is picked up and removed from the room,
Oh dear.
and you are given two very big grins of amusement, as they have clearly gone about this in a way that is intended to be as comical as possible.
Oh dear.
Leaving you with Rusen, as the two of you the two of you with Huckmug and Mocha are playing a card game.
Okie dokie.
Say like
So-
this in-game world's version of like Uno, because that seems like something I would picture Belle having. I don't know why I picture her having that, but very much see it. Okay, so Marcel, you are eventually put down,
Yeah.
and you are sat in Mason's old room.
You've outgrown this place quite a bit.
Stop tapping back. Mason and Xavier take a moment. You can hear them both kind of breathe in to ready themselves for something. So, me and Xavier have been talking.
Okay, that's good. What you talking about?
How do we put this little mouse?
Not that little.
Compared to us you are. You might as well be Florian.
No. Like
Anyway.
quite high floor.
Anyway. The two of us have been talking and have come to the very clear understanding that we both have a, what do you say, interest in you.
Uh-huh.
And of that understanding, both of us are somewhat okay with each other, as it were.
You mean you've stopped fighting over me?
We weren't really ever fighting over you. More. What is the word? Both trying to be supportive or appreciative in our own manners. So, basically, we kind of agreed that if, since we're about to go literally to hell,
Yeah.
do you like which one of us you like? I guess I could pick one, or you can't. Since we both get along, could see.
I already told you, you sillies. I like you both.
So you're fine with dating both of us.
I don't see why not. I don't see anyone else here who has a problem with it. Why not give it a try?
And the immediacy and rather nonchalant response you give kind of throws both of them off for a minute, as they look at each other with a mixture of confusion, surprise, and there's almost a slight element of annoyance.
Why is this such a big thing? I like both of you. You both like me. Let's just live our lives the way we want to.
But
However short they may be. And he sort of looks at the floor.
well,
But anyway, that doesn't matter because we're going to live.
that's the thing. Is that neither of us have really been able to figure it out in black and white. And that being said, well,
I get the pun.
oh,
Was it not the pun?
no. That being said, it's not exactly clear where exactly things were going to go. And we have made a little bit of a deal between the two of us. That if one of us should perish, the other one is to make sure that you are happy and safe.
And what happens if I perish?
Then both of us will have perished as well. It's simple as that.
But I would want you both to carry on.
I think you're missing the point.
Am I?
Duh.
Okay. Sorry.
And Mason very
He's sort
firmly
of like kicking his legs under the bed.
Mason very firmly plants a palm on the top of your head. Basically, what he's saying is both of us are going to try and make sure that you don't kick the bucket whilst we're in the hills. If you somehow died, that means both of us have as well. Like that, you get the point now?
Right. Okay.
Cool,
That makes sense.
dumbass. Hey, this is my turn to insult him. Anyway, and they both basically just pick you back up again and walk back down the stairs.
Whee!
And just kind of plop you down on the sofa next to Scoria.
Hello.
Oh,
I
you're
have
back.
two boyfriends now. Like, I did already, but like officially.
Well done. You have progressed.
Yeah!
And both Mason.
High five!
Why would you high five me?
I don't know.
Sorry, the moment you said high five, I just pictured Scoria headbutting Marcel's hand, just like.
I am a mix of confused and scared emotions right now. High five! Come on, somebody, don't leave me hanging.
No.
Belle comes over and high fives you, and that somehow.
Yeah!
That somehow.
It's somehow even sadder.
Yeah, it somehow feels a little sadder that Belle had to come across the room to do it, but
You're not so weird.
No.
after a little bit, Sabrina and Florian come back into the room. And the party game concludes. And Bruisen decides to pipe up with a question. So, probably not the only person that's thought of this, but how exactly are we planning on dealing with her? Aside from, stabbing it repeatedly.
Stab it and set it on fire. Or freeze it.
And shoot it.
We're calling it, right? This is
What
mutually
do we
Yeah.
agreed.
I can't be the only one that feels like something's a bit Right.
How so?
Well,
This has been too easy.
yeah.
It's been pretty hard. I don't know.
I mean, I've died
Hmm.
like 3 different times. It's not been that easy.
Hmm.
Scoria is gonna take out the contract
It's getting to the point where the
And
lady
have-
behind the desk
and
calls
it-
me on a first name basis.
and is going to have a closer read into it.
Into your section or across
Into
the
the
board?
entire across the board, just is going to read and take in every little bit of it.
Okay, so as you're reading through it, you come to a slightly concerning realization, Scoria.
Oh.
When you place Ruzen's contract in the middle, in place of Mocha's, it reads a little differently. In one of the clauses that's in place that was set by the original pact creator, so the one who settled upon the deal originally, in the scenario where all of the contracts are brought together, and certain clauses are broken, which you come to realize quite quickly, it almost exactly describes the scenario you're in, that it will rapidly accelerate the soul flayer process.
But rapidly accelerate the software progress of the pact creator. Hmm.
And a rather concerning realization hits you. That means that whatever power Helga has is going to be rather wild. Because from what little you do know of most Player-esque creatures, is they tend to inhabit. Their young tend to inhabit a vessel, and then from that vessel comes a traditionally stronger creature. But there's one line in that contract that you kind of initially skim read that immediately starts ringing alarm bells, and that is a line that reads something to the effect of, should the acceleration process occur, it will be inactive. Basically the final stage of soul player transformation will be inactive until an appropriate vessel is brought forth.
The software final transformation will be inactive until an appropriate vessel is brought forward.
Would you like to roll me an insight check?
Insight. Oh yes, my +3. Up 6.
That's a fail.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not surprised with that one.
You are uncertain as to what the text means, but it leaves you with a deep feeling of discomfort.
I don't like what this contract is getting at here. What does it mean by an appropriate vessel? somehow saying that Helga will be able to transfer the soul flailness? Is that what it's implying?
You are uncertain. Anybody else?
Scoria is voicing this out to the
Oh,
entire
okay.
room.
Okay.
If it's not obvious by me talking as Scoria, I want to clarify this is Scoria talking.
That's fair. It's very clear. My brain just kind of short-circuited there, I'm not gonna lie. So, would anybody else in the room like to attempt the check?
What was the check?
Insight.
That's okay.
I'll give it a go.
I will forewarn you, it's quite substantial. Done any heavy research into some players.
That's a. What was it? Insight.
Insight, yes.
Evil 20.
25.
25. You both fail.
I don't know shit.
Maybe we need to find out more about what soul flares are even capable of
To the library!
before we decide to head into combat with Helga. Because if I mean, even if it's the process has been accelerated, that probably means she has some more abilities than what she originally had, even if she isn't the complete soul flare. But
We don't even
I
know
don't
what
know-
abilities she originally had. She was quite
no,
secret
not
about
really.
it.
Russell, do you have any idea what Helga's combat capabilities were like?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, what was that? Insight?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, yes, +9. Same fucking dice number. What the fuck? 12. If I roll another 3, I'm gonna say that I need to get my actual dice out.
That's 12 total.
Yeah, 12.
Well, she's a pretty powerful spellcaster. So, I guess any sort of magical resilience we can muster up will be quite useful. You can't help but get the feeling that there's something more there that you're not quite getting.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's the town that's closest to us again? I forget.
The closest town to you, let me just double check. Island of Mexican. It was. Sorry. I'm laughing at one of the town names that I can very clearly tell what I had in my brain. The closest town to you would be Wormwood, or Wyramwood, depending on your preferred pronunciation of the word. That would take a fair whack of travel time, though.
Wasn't it only like a day by cart or something?
Yes, the part that is still on its way back.
There's only one cart.
There was only one cart, and it is still on its being escorted back from, I believe it was Hartvale that you guys went up to.
Yeah, like the other side of the island. Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
and because because it's being transported with a bunch of other goods in it still, it's being basically being checked every time that it crosses into a new city.
We could go back to Helga's private collection and see if there's anything that can tell us.
Oh shit.
Bother.
Boop, 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 boop.
So that is something you can do, as it is within traveling distance of you.
What does everyone think?
I think this is a good idea.
Scoria?
It as well.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you gather your things up together and head over to the burnt ash and wreckage of your home. Specifically, back to the basement that had all of Helga's unique things within it.
It's weird, isn't it? I don't feel anything this time. Last time we were here, it broke my heart to even be anywhere near this place. No, I feel nothing.
The last time we were here, we came here to find information to save Helga. And now we're looking for information to kill her.
Yeah, how times change, huh? It's only been a month, too. What a fucking crazy month this is.
Yeah.
Alright, so open that trap door again, I guess.
So you open the trapdoor, go back into the basement, or the pin boards on it, in it. Would anybody like to roll me investigation?
Yeah.
Since the room does not look any different to how it did the last time you were here.
Scoria's not been here.
Did we fail
Fuck!
a check
Right,
last
I'm
time?
actually going to get my dice.
You mostly checked last time.
I'm getting my actual dice out.
That's
We
We didn't know about soul flares and shit last time, so maybe.
Scory may roll with advantage as I will have Hugmug help you, since I have not been able to get their level up stuff yet.
Somebody
So-
just picked up an investigation
Where the fuck is my dice back? There it is.
31.
31? Okay.
Pretty good.
I should probably roll for the others as well.
Natural one.
Nat 1, okay.
Right, time to use an actual dice. That's that's a 19 or that's 21.
21.
21.
I get distracted by my gun.
Florian trying to figure out if the safety's on, whether he's about to put a hole in somebody's wall.
Somebody, our wall.
Do you have
Fine, the
any
walls are like mostly whole by now.
hole? Not bother rolling for you because it's a 4. For you, it's a 5. Sabrina should have good investigation, right? Oh, fuck yeah. And she doesn't roll low. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I don't want to bother rolling for you because you have like a.
Everyone
plus
wins
3.
Sabrina.
So. Everyone with Sabrina doesn't roll below a 10. So, Florian, you kind of get distracted with your firearm, making sure that it is the safety is in fact on, and just getting used to the weight of it as it's slung across your back. The first person to really find anything though is Marcel. As you rolled a 31, you not only beat the DC, but also beat everybody else that rolled. And you notice that as you're kind of using all of your senses, the sight, sound, touch, primarily, you notice that a section of this almost uncomfortably smooth wall shifts a little bit. Ever
Inwards,
so slightly when you
outwards?
put weight on it.
Inwards, outwards. Oh, when I put weight on it, so inwards.
Yes.
Is it like a hot? Is it like as if it's like? Is it like? Does it feel like it's structurally bearing? Load bearing.
No, it does not.
Push.
And it slides in. I am so mature. It slides into the wall about 4 inches of depth,
Mm-hmm. Is that all?
and then slides to the side. And then more sections of the wall start sliding backwards, that like 4 inches backwards into the wall, until a hidden passage is revealed.
Haha! Jackpot! Look at this! I guess I'll start walking through it. Wait, I will
Yeah.
check for fucking traps.
So, Marcel, you're about to take a step through the doorway and then go, oh shit, yes, traps, and retract your foot.
That is... 36.
There you go. 36. Okay.
Any, like, pressure plates or tripwires or anything like that? She went to this much effort to hide it. I imagine she'd also go to a lot of effort to protect it.
So as you're searching, you find something about this hidden passage feels off. There is a latent aura hanging in the air.
A magical aura?
Yes. A very powerful magical aura.
Can I identify what its origin and also maybe what it's for?
Sure.
Good job on Arcana, that's great. 33.
33. You manage to figure out that one of the sources of latent magical energy that's hanging in the air comes from a wolf head, almost like gargoyle-esque thing, attached to the end of the hallway. Specifically, the eyes that appear to be glimmering with a faint white light.
Okay. Like radiant?
Yes.
Dispel.
You also notice that in its mouth is a bluish spherical gemstone. Almost looks like one of those like balls with like the static electricity inside of them. Like you touch it and like your hair stands on end.
Static, you say?
To give a real world comparison, yes. You notice there's the occasional little bolt of electricity fluttering around the inside of this sphere.
Okay. Elemental orb lightning
Okay?
on the sphere. Does it do
So
anything?
you need to roll to hit
Do I?
first off. Yeah, because if you whip it, then you know.
Could be a bit awkward.
Yeah, just a little bit. Nat 1 bounces it off the orb and kills somebody.
Yes, Florian, I did see what you put in the chat. Search it. Search the bloody thing. Oh, that's quite a high hit bonus I've got right there. That is a 55.
A 55. So you fire this this elemental orb of lightning, that hits the sphere at the end and gets absorbed into it with its boom sound. Almost like the sound, if I were to give an equivalent sound, it didn't come through the mic. Like if you were to reload a rocket launcher, the thum sound when you put the rocket in the end of it.
Okay.
Or when you like make a weird noise through a tube. And you notice there are many more bolts of electricity bouncing around the inside of this sphere. I think the microphone is a little far back. Okay. So me just rolling dice in the background. So, what are you doing?
Guys?
Uh,
Does it look dispellable?
You wouldn't be able to really tell from this distance.
I will attempt to dispel it anyway.
Okay?
How do you... That's a D10. No. It's like my caster level bonus, right?
Yes.
So 20. Fabulous. 37.
37. You fail.
no shit. Well, she was a powerful smoke. Well, she is a
Please roll me a... Actually, I don't even need to make you roll the dex save.
What's the framing?
because
Yeah.
she wouldn't save.
You physically can't make it.
Really? Even me?
Even you.
But
I will
I
revive you.
really... Are you sure? I have,
I'm-
like, plus 27.
You wouldn't be able to succeed this with a nat 20.
Quick, hug my mug.
um,
Oh my god, it is so chain lightning, isn't it?
So the sphere lights up, flashes, and this arc of lightning bounces off the hallway like a light off of mirrors, and strikes you, Florian. I'm presuming nobody's standing directly next to Florian, and you also took many
wait.
steps back.
Yes.
Wait.
I would step
I'm
back.
waiting.
Can I cover?
Are you capable of covering? Is it AoEs? I forget what.
Talks with melee or ranged.
Just trying to figure out where this spell would land in that.
It is so chain lightning, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is a chain lightning trap. Yes, Scoria, you can cover it because the spell starts off technically as a single target. So you jump in the lane, Scoria, as the lightning bolt.
Question.
Yes.
So if I were to cover it, so I don't actually know what does chain lightning then proceed to hit other people?
It
Yeah.
starts off hitting a singular target and can then arc off onto multiple other people
Within
a 30-foot radius of the original target. But that's assuming that this trap has been empowered with enough energy to be able to arc.
true.
Well,
Basically,
luckily,
this
Marcel just empowered it.
not fully.
With an elemental.
Fully.
No, not fully. Okay, so take that number, split it in two because of the percentage of power in this thing. Scoria, you take 141 lightning damage. And the orb in the wolf's head at the end of the corridor goes dormant. The sphere no longer arcing with any sort of electrical energy. The eyes are still glowing, however.
Oh
Right.
my gosh, Scory, are you okay? Do you need healing?
I, I, I kind of imagine Scorio's hair is just kind of sticking up a bit.
Oh, 100%. The amount of lightning power you guys got struck with.
Oh man. Let's not do that again.
So, how exactly are you planning on getting down this hallway without us completely perishing? Hmm.
Is the charge rebuilding on the little sphere?
No, it has gone completely dormant.
Can I
The
trial
point-
in it?
Is it the only magical aura in the room?
No, it is not.
Where's the rest of it?
In the eyes of the wolf head, as I described.
Is it like a scrying spell?
It is not.
It's got
Scoria,
radiant.
Scoria, can you make me an Arcana check with advantage, please? Advantage.
Arcana. Ah, yes, my +2. Right. Okay, so that's a 9, and that is 13.
13. You recognize that whatever spell is within those eyes is a hostile light spell. The only reason you recognize that is because you have picked up Holy Night and because you have a penchant for blood magic. So you are aware of the elements of light and dark with a lot more ease than those that would participate in different elements might.
Scoria,
Whatever is in
You-
those eyes, it is definitely a hostile and it is light in nature.
Who has good resistance
Gloria.
to holy?
What is it called?
I have healed you for 86 hit points.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I could always just go in, tank it.
I mean, if you think that's a good idea.
It's definitely not, but
Is anyone here
I don't
got a
think
good
that whatever
resistance to holy?
we can do is we're definitely not going to be able to dispel whatever she has made here, because as Rusa said, she's a powerful spellcaster. And whatever trap she had laid here, she might have boosted it. Since, well, she doesn't want us fighting this.
So, how do you plan on progressing forwards? Are you allowing Scoria to go in and lead, as I will refer to it, Leroy Jenkins the hell out of this?
Leroy!
Has anybody got a white curtain?
Nope.
It's fine.
But like, I can give you auto raise.
Yeah, that works.
That sounds good.
There we go, auto raise.
Please
Auto
you die,
raise
you'll
just
get
in
more
case.
Okay, so, Scoria, you, with polearm in hand, proceed to start making your way down the corridor. And the further down the corridor you get, the brighter the light shines.
Can I think of any spells? Any light spells?
What as in are you trying to figure out the specific spell at play here?
As I'm getting closer and seeing that the eyes are getting brighter, am I able to try and figure out? Yeah, if I can try and figure out what possible spell it might be.
Roll me Arcana with disadvantage.
Okay, that's a natural one, so
Okay. No.
that's a 3.
No. So as you approach it, you can't quite figure out what it is, but whatever it is, it feels bad. This could potentially be dangerous, but you see no other path forward.
I'm just like thinking of the light spells that I know at the moment. Just like generally they're all enhancing. but light spells would be holy damage, and just thinking, is it just holy?
I got a big damaging holy spell earlier before. Where is it? Sunburst.
I can tell you with the
Is
utmost
it Sunburst?
confidence that none of you,
Who would have
none of you specifically, are capable of casting this spell.
Oh, nice.
So your fields of magic do not fall into where this spell comes from.
Probably blue mage then.
Probably.
Probably blue mage magic. Fucking blue
Or
mage.
maybe it's a rune.
I will say it's not a rune.
What's a
I
rune?
will say it's not a rune.
Okay. So we're not gonna get
I'm mean,
2
but I'm
million
not that
damage.
mean. God no. I would like you
Right.
to live.
I see. Scoria is being extra cautious.
Could you imagine? Like I'm like, oh, surprise hallway, lighter, clicks fingers, gone.
That's what the auto raise is for.
So Scoria, are you proceeding? I must have your answer to this question before we continue.
Scoria looks back at everyone. What's everyone's faces like?
Marcel
I'm
is giving you a
prepared to
big
heal.
thumbs up.
Oh yes, the big thumbs up.
You can do it, sister. I believe in you. I mean, even if you die, we can revive. It's not like we
Oh,
haven't
fuck
died a
off!
whole
I'm
bunch
not
already.
raise.
You notice that
Imagine Marcel
Right,
has
that'll
an
be
interesting
fine.
relationship
Thank
with
you.
death at this point.
You notice that Sabrina is hiding around the corner with like the top of her head
Maybe-
poking out.
Maybe you should do what Sabrina is doing, just in case it is like a AoE line spell and gets everything in this line gets absolutely fucking obliterated. Which would be funny.
Yeah, Marcel's gonna go around the corner.
For the record.
I'm so glad that you remember that that's a thing. Because holy shit. Literally, holy shit.
Fuck up.
Okay, so are you progressing forward now that everybody has kind of dispersed?
I'm progressing forward. I'm genuinely curious. Veruzen's face. That's who I'm mainly focusing on. What was Veruzen?
He does not look confident in what is about to happen at all. It's like the expression of like resigned uncertainty. Like he has no idea what's about to happen, but he's mentally preparing himself for every and all cases.
Well, fuck it. He continues walking cautiously.
That's okay.
You got this, sister.
Okay.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that? Why do you say it like that, Lupus?
Okay. So you take a few more steps forward. You notice the eyes getting progressively brighter. The next thing you know, you blink,
Please don't teleported the house.
and there are 4 bolts of light arcing through the corridor directly towards you. You are able to move about 2 inches backwards in like a reflexive oh shit motion. And these bolts of light strike you instantly. I need to sneeze. God help me. Scoria, you have no holy resistance, do you?
Done?
No.
So Scoria is on the floor.
Yeah, but auto raise, so
You are.
Auto raise is only if you die.
You take
Oh, sure.
You take 517 holy damage, and the light goes dormant. The magical aura in the hallway is gone. It's 5-1. Oh wait, no, yeah. I'm forgetting 5-1-7. Yeah, alright. I'm being stupid. I miss math. Yeah. Okay, so the hallway is clear. The magical presence is gone.
Okay! Well done,
Oh my God,
Scoria. Way to
Scoria.
take one for the team. Right, let's get you fucking healed up.
Full cure.
Like, so as you heal Scoria, she gets back up. Bruisen comes over, very gently pats Scoria on the back. Well, you
Fucking hurt.
I can imagine. But hey, on the positive side, you're absolutely radiant.
Boo!
Oh, come on.
Boo!
Trying to lighten the mood. Alright, well.
Not again!
Damn it, I didn't mean to...
I'll
That was unintentional, but sure.
take it. That was good.
And so you progress further into what almost feels like a catacomb of hallways that lead down into this surprisingly cozy-looking office space. Like dark wood paneled walls and floor and roof, lots of little lit candles and a door, a singular heavy bolted door
Well, that doesn't look suspicious.
that seems to be locked. It is the only suspicious looking thing in this room. The rest of it is a whole bunch of different books and almost like it almost looks like a rather normal study area.
Are the books and softwares?
The books are on a mixture of different topics, varying from different flavors of magic, different historical recounts and sagas of events past. Concerningly, on the desk, what appears to be a list of different deities, with various notes next to their names.
Anything on Etro?
Yes, actually.
Ooh.
The note can be summarized to unwilling to assist. Can any of you read Lebanese?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
Damn, I didn't know Helga liked girls. No,
that's Lebanese.
Lebanese.
I'm seeing myself out.
I mean, that's why I was giggling at one of the
Girl.
location names, because it's Lesb,
Lesbian.
as in Leisb, Lesb, which definitely is making me think of the lesbian girls. That whole meme. No. So it appears that there is a key that you can use to open this door. However, it does not appear that any of you have it on you.
I don't know what. I shouldn't talk whilst eating.
Probably not the best idea. Hopefully, I don't want you to choke.
Can the door be
Nice
opened
bread.
by force?
Hmm?
Can the door be opened by force?
It does not appear that is possible. The locking mechanisms are made of a extremely dense-looking material, and it does not seem like the wood would be would be damageable via any of the spells or weapons that you currently have on your person.
Really?
Really. You recognize this because there is a slight shimmering barrier around the door.
Oh, it's magical.
Basically, it's an enchanted door.
Blah.
Oh man. I was gonna try the
Gun.
gun.
We're gonna try a shotgun.
Yeah.
Shotguns the door hinge off. I mean, you could attempt to fire the shotgun into the keyhole. There's nothing stopping you. but I cannot guarantee that if any of the shotgun pellets do go through the keyhole, that it won't potentially damage anything on the other side.
Tragic.
So I guess shotgun the keyhole at your own discretion.
There's a key around here anyway.
There are a large number of different cabinets and drawers.
Marcel will begin searching some cabinets.
Okay.
And if he can't find anything, he'll go back upstairs to what was Helga's room and see if there's anything in there.
So you start searching around.
Because what is true is she was not expecting to be kidnapped, as far as I'm aware. At least not at that point.
Roll me an investigation check.
Can I also?
You may.
That is a 25.
And Florian?
That is a investigation 7.
7. Between the two of you, you find one particular drawer towards the bottom of Helga's desk, like one of the big desks that Helga has. It's a rather large drawer, but the actual inside of the drawer itself is very shallow.
Okay.
It has a false bottom.
Yes.
Would you like to roll me a dexterity check to try and pull up the false bottom?
Fuck yeah. That is a 17.
17. Okay. So you pull up the false bottom of this drawer, and there appears to be a strongbox. You get the feeling, Florian. There's a brief flicker in your subconscious that if you attempt if anybody's to attempt to open this strongbox, it should not be you.
Interesting.
I-
Because I'm rolling bad.
Florian, what's that?
You
It's
get
a
the feeling.
box. Do you want to try and open it?
I can, just give me a second.
Scoria has to go pee.
So you pull this false bottom up, you pick up the strongbox, and presuming you put it on like one of the desk counters.
Sure.
So you pop it on there, and I'm presuming get a little bit of distance, thanks to the little bit of insight that your goddess has given you about this particular thing.
Perhaps. A little bit.
I'm sorry, I was washing my hands after eating bread.
That's perfectly fine. Could you roll me a
Right.
sleight of hand check?
There's no traps on this, right?
Not externally.
Excellent. Love that. Pardon me.
Pardon you.
Right, sleight of hand. Right, +9. Let's see. 14.
14. You managed to successfully open the box. Please make me a magical wisdom save.
Yeah. 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 That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1. Oh god.
You are now.
Jesus.
Well,
Down.
it's just the irony.
Laughing.
The evil laughter. Scoria, you are now afflicted with feeble mind,
Fuck me.
which will last until Greater Asuna, Greater Asunaga, or Basuna is cast upon you.
Basuna.
So, Scoria, you spend like a few, like maybe half a minute, just like no brain, and then suddenly come back to focus.
What the fuck was that? Oh my head.
Inside the box, there is a small key. It's a very small key. A concerningly small key, one might say. Some could say this key has a great personality.
Haha.
You
Ah.
fucking doors.
Would you like to roll me an Arcana check?
I could try. This is 6. Fuck off. Ah!
What did you roll?
6.
6. That's a success.
Right. Oh.
Literally on the DC. You
What the
realise that this key has been minied.
Picked up key.
It is small enough that were you to drop it, you could lose it for basically forever.
Uh.
You'd have to
Must
probably
know.
shrink. You'd have to shrink Florian down
Yeah.
to find it.
Could you dispel the mini on this? Because yeah, I don't want to drop this.
What level spell is
Alex.
Mini?
Mini is a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
Okay, try Greater Dispel.
You have. You don't. I don't need you to roll for this if you're using Greater Dispel.
Okay.
For this particular spell, this key, the spell on this key was very, very poorly cast. And
Like it rushed.
yes, very much like it was rushed.
Oh.
As the key grows back to full size. And it has about the same weight to it as a long sword. It is a very dense and heavy key.
Is it still the size of a key?
It is the size of a key. It is just very fucking heavy.
This
Very
is
strange.
Sorry.
What is that a key that is several pounds?
I don't think. Oh, actually, Scoria, this might be relevant to you. I don't know if you have a ability with it. Would you like to roll me an appraisal check?
appraisal. Ah, yes.
You may have a chance of succeeding this.
15.
15. You come
Yeah.
to realize this key is made of densium.
Densium. Who the
One
fuck
of-
makes a key out of densium?
One of the most powerful metals known to man that is often referred to as the equivalent to adamantine. Where adamantine can cut through most other materials, densium essentially is the bane of existence to every single other
Densium.
metal.
Check the traps
Densium.
on the
Who
keyhole.
the fuck makes a key out of densium of all? Really?
Check the traps on the keyhole of the door.
This must have been a very important key.
Or somebody designed it to take a lot of impact or a lot of damage.
You may check the keyhole.
What?
That's 37.
37.
Mhm.
You come to realize the keyhole is in fact trapped.
Of course.
So even if the person does not survive, the key does. If someone steals the key to get in and then gets blown up, she still needs the key to get in herself.
Would you like to roll?
Are you about to get blown up?
I think it's my turn to get blown up since everybody
I
else
still
got
have
blown
auto
up.
raise. I still have auto raise.
I don't know. It only lasts like 7 rounds, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a very short duration.
Never mind.
I don't, unfortunately.
Marcel and Florian, would the two of you like to make a joint Arcana check?
Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, Marcel. I don't think Mason or Xavier will let you explode yourself.
If I have auto raise or something like that, then it's fine. I've died literally 3 times.
You
As
get
I
that.
said, the receptionist behind that weird desk already knows me on a first name basis.
You
Just
feel
speak-
a concerning amount of weight on the back of your head. Like two people are trying to bore a hole through the back of your head with laser vision.
Hey Florian, remember when we went to test out that ledger that we thought was trapped?
Anyway,
Oh,
and we
yes.
blew up?
would the two of you
Yes.
like to roll a joint Arcana check?
Sure.
Yeah, I rolled a 33.
A 33 and
Arcana?
Arcana.
Arcana. That is 42.
So that is a 75 total between the two of you.
That's big. Remember, that's big.
That is big. You come to realize the trap on the keyhole is the mustard bomb spell. Oh.
You're definitely not gonna be allowed to explode yourself.
You come to the realization quite quickly that should you put the key in the hole and turn the key, the act of turning the key will cause mustard bomb's effect to occur, making it
Okay.
explode.
Marcel will look inside the keyhole for a separate mechanism. Because there still must be a way of opening the door such that you don't get blown up, unless she's that much of a masochist.
What if you turn it the other way?
I mean, what if you turn it the other way?
That is certainly something you could attempt to do. Be a bit of a strange door if the key did successfully turn the other way.
It'd be a genius door, because then you'd have a way that you can turn it without dying, and a way that you can turn it that everyone would turn it that would kill them.
I mean, up to you if you want to run the risk of exploding.
You said specifically turn it.
Yes. Because how...
What if you just put it in?
So
Oh,
there's
what
no,
if I jiggle?
I grabbed the door handle. Riddle diddle, riddle diddle. Yes, you may attempt to use the key.
Disable device?
Yeah. If you can roll high enough.
Assist?
You're helping.
Yeah,
What is the highest disable device?
I've got 9.
You can choose to do a joint check or give somebody
I've got
a
8.
advantage.
I've got 8.
I've got 9.
Okay, so Scoria, would you like to do a joint check or give advantage to Marcel?
How do you feel about this, Marcel?
Well, I just rolled a 17.
Would you like me to do a joint check with you then?
Sure.
Right, I'm using a
Right.
different dice this
Fucking
time.
god if you roll a 1.
I roll. So okay, so
I'm
maths.
defriending you if you roll a 1.
Plus 9 is 26.
26, and what was your total?
25.
25. So it's a 51 total. So between the two of you, you managed to figure out the way to disable the device is to turn the key the wrong way.
What did I say? What did I say?
So there'd be like a latch or a tension mechanism that would go off when you turn it the right way, that wouldn't go off when you turn it the other way.
And so the two of you, working together, slowly rotate the key, and once the spell
I just
activates,
rotate the key the wrong way. I want to imagine we don't tell anyone this, so they just immediately shoot the bed.
yeah, you hear a collective panic from everybody that isn't like. I'm picturing Florian just like, this would be funny to watch.
I'm hiding.
Like
I'm hiding
really,
behind
really ham it out, like just like, okay, here goes nothing. See you on the other side, guys. And like squinting, closing his eyes, and pulling away from the door, really hamming it up.
There is a collective sigh of relief from
Gloria has a shit-eating grin on her face.
the moment that they realize that everything is fine, the door unlocks
And then we get exploded anyway.
and swings
Yeah,
swings
that's
open
fine.
into.
You forgot about the trap that goes off when you sigh. So
You
You
forgot
exit
about the
Point
crap.
that trap.
You forgot about the shotgun on the other side of the door that just gets triggered the second you open the door, and suddenly you're on the other side of the room.
and then a paint can comes down, and then there's
It's like a whole elaborate like marble mechanism of different little traps that
There's
are just
pins
made
on
to
the floor
inconvenience.
Yeah,
and
there's like the nail going through the floorboard and the glue on the floor.
And the one by one Lego brick.
Not the one by one Lego
the
brick.
doorknob is electrocuted.
upturned plug.
And then there's an iron that swings down and lands on your face.
So door opens, and inside you are greeted to quite a horrific view.
Oh.
Several dismembered body parts that are blackened
What?
from rot.
Marcel's going to hold his nose.
Oh.
Strangely enough,
God.
it doesn't smell. That's part of what disconcerts you. And there is a large ritual circle on the floor, drawn out in blood.
What is it to summon the archfiends?
You're uncertain, because this is a combination of multiple different fields of magic that none of you are familiar with. There is a mixture of blood magic, ritual magic, different types of what you presume is probably necromancy of some sort. There are so many different fields and types of magic at play here at once, it's really hard to discern what the fuck this circle's for. What are you doing?
Not actually sure. Is it just these ritual circles in the room? Is there anything else in the room?
There are many dismembered corpses.
Like a guide that says, I don't know, something along the lines of demonic ritual circles in you?
What languages does Marcel speak?
Cultic summoning for dummies?
No.
Okay.
You do notice that there is a small notebook written in Sylvan on the ground that is open to a page that describes an eldritch entity known as the Black Wolf.
Black Wolf?
Black Wolf.
And there appears to have been a deal being made between someone, presumably Helga, and this Black Wolf entity.
Hmm.
For the two of you that are religious, would you like to make a religion check for me?
Yeah. Right.
Can I have advantage because I have the book?
Yes, you may have
Not
advantage.
Fabulous.
What? Like,
Is that nat 1 by any chance?
Do over. I'm using my do over.
Oh,
That was a 2 and a 3, and I'm doing it over.
Sure.
yeah. It was a
There we
1
go.
for a total of 15.
Total of 15. Okay.
A 1 for a total. Okay. Where is religion? Religion. 30.
Damn. Okay.
Thanks to
I'm
do
not
over.
mad.
Scoria,
Fuck.
you have no idea what this eldritch entity is. However, because you rolled so high, even with a natural 1, you do come to realize the elements of blood magic at play here. Somebody was sacrificed multiple people were sacrificed for this. And there is an uncomfortable chill running through your veins, as though something about a couple of the corpses in this room are triggering that fight or flight instinct you have.
Can I get a closer look at the corpses?
You may. I will need you to roll an investigation check. Florian, you come to realize quite quickly that the way that this black wolf entity is described sounds very similar to how one of the other gods interacts with their followers. This black wolf entity appears to almost insistently demand respect from its summoner, as if it were the most important and mighty thing in all of the realms of existence. It sounds very similar to one of the creation twins.
Crystal Horse?
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
I thought Lunarius was the wolf.
Exactly. You're aware the long-running feud, as the pantheonic Bible you have does describe in some of the Lunarius verses, that there have been many false hounds. And most false roads that Lunarius' followers have had to deal with tend to originate from the charismatic maw of a lying, draconic being. It's very weirdly phrased, as though it's being nondescript enough to not be clear as to who it's referring to, whilst making it very clear who it is in fact referring
We'll
to.
fucking know who it is. That big Charles motherfucker.
Scoria, what did you roll on your investigation check?
It was a dirty 20.
You realise that amongst the three, what you presume are three corpses?
Not my dad, is it? It's not Marcel's parents, is it?
One of them is Scoria's, I think it's father?
What the fuck?
I forget whether it's one or both parents that are alive, I must
What?
admit.
You said mum, the Scoria's mum is in
Yes, she's-
temple, absolutely destroyed, and said, and you had the mantle about the Alexander attack.
Yeah. Sorry. My brain trying to remember where certain characters are at, because I'm trying to be a bit less note heavy with this, because I know what I'm like, I will forget. Anyway, yes. One of these corpses is your father. And much to your discomfort, you realise that amongst his clothing, or what's left of it, is the greyish coloured dirt that you were walking upon whilst in Crichton's, as though this man has been dug up. The other people in this room seem just like generic commoners. Would you like to investigate the blood circle?
Yeah.
So as you're investigating this room,
I imagine that Scoria's face upon realizing this like drops and gets very visibly angry.
and the general sentiment from like Mason, Xavier, Sabrina, and Ruben is kind of the recognition of this and acknowledgement as the four of them start searching through Helga's study, so outside the door, whilst the siblings are inside the door. you start examining the circle, and you notice that there are little elements of this circle that seem familiar, as though they have similar markings to what's on your contracts.
Oh.
The shards that you are carrying on you
Yeah.
leave your pocket
Oh, with the.
and begin to resonate before burying themselves into the ground.
That's not good.
The corrupt fire, water, and earth shards in your inventory, Scoria, have been removed.
I imagine people will turn back after hearing that. That's not good.
The same goes for you, Marcel, as the shard that you have, the wind shard, is no longer in your inventory.
Oh,
You are aware.
okay. This is not ominous at all.
And upon these shards burying in, a large book on this altar opens. The pages flip through aggressively and stop. And it gives the instructions
Oh no.
for a spell that is intended to usurp the flow of power to an archdevil or demon, such as one of the leaders of the Rings of the Hells. As you can see, Helga's handwriting on little post-it notes next to this page of specific incantations, specific little changes to the ritual circle over time. And much to your concern, it appears that a lot of the energy for this spell requires the destruction of certain souls. Specifically, souls riddled with grief. And along the side, there is a list of abandoned sites from the Great War. Collapsed in tunnels, small civilizations that hid underground, various different places that were hidden away during this massive slaughter. What was essentially an ethnic cleansing of Canaria. All the people there that lost their lives, all of the like the barefoot Wolvernites, hollow foxes that didn't escape. All these little settlements they tried to make during the war to hide. She's gone back there and has made a checklist of souls that were sent to damnation. And each one she is burnt up to complete this ritual circle. But there's something that hasn't worked here. There's one soul that was needed to complete this ritual. The soul of a fighter. One whose pride will be the unraveling of a story. Would you like to flick through the book that is on this?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
I will
Make
inform
me a
you
wisdom save.
that each time you turn the page, I will make you roll
Yeah.
a wisdom check of increasing difficulty.
Yeah.
It will start very easy to pass, but each page you turn, the DC will increase by 5.
Well. Well. Yeah.
This DC will reset for anyone else who looks at the book, but it will stay consistent for, to say, for example,
Can we look at a number of pages each? Keep the DC low.
so
We're
how
forced to start from the start.
how it would work is, say Scoria looks through, say it starts DC 5,
Uh-huh.
and then Scoria gets up to like DC 20,
Mhm.
has read through 3-4 pages at that point. Then Marcel starts reading pages. The DC for you will be 5, but should Scoria come back to it, the DC will still be 20.
How many pages are in the book?
More than you would reasonably be able to succeed the checks for. You would not be able to read
Yeah.
the whole thing. We are talking something that would make the yellow phone book and
So like
dictionary
400.
together
400, 600 pages.
look more like 1,000, 2,000. This is a very large book. It is a forbidden tome of potentially lost ancient magic that should not be here.
Maybe skip the author's pre-word.
Are there like any tabs like poking out the side of the book?
There
Also,
are, yeah.
also by the same author.
Right. So rather than just like trying to like go through these pages like individually, I'm gonna try and skip to the one of the pages with the tabs.
Okay.
Right, wisdom check. Right, I need a dice that I can actually read off better. Thanks. Okay, that's 14.
14. You succeed. So you turn the page to one of these tabbed pages, and it appears to be what I can only refer to as an ancient runic spell to create a perfect vampiric life form.
A vampiric life form?
Specifically, a deity. So if somebody wanted to step up to become a god of vampires, this would be the way of doing it. And it goes on to list. This very concerningly goes on to list almost like it is almost like a shopping list of different things that you will need. And the more you read down the list, the more your stomach twists. As amongst it, it requires the tortured soul of innocent children that have been ritually sacrificed to Zodiac. Different horrific crimes being formed by the caster as a bare minimum, and a whole bunch of other like different items. Like some of them are more normal, like different, materials, different potions, things like that. Others less so, like the fresh intestines of a behemoth. Very gory.
Bestie.
I'll get a lemon out the fridge and throw it at you.
Very zesty.
So, are there any notes from Helga?
You do notice there is a singular note on there that mentions potentially using this as an alternative cure for the Soul Player situation. doesn't seem to be too many notes on this. So it's more of a passing thought than a detailed investigation.
Fucking hell.
Would you like to continue?
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be. That's 10.
You succeed.
Okay.
Just.
Just.
What page are you turning to a page in particular, or are you just cycling through?
I'm trying to go to like one of the other tab pages.
Okay. So you flick through to the next tabbed page to find the details necessary to form a contract with Zodiac.
Zodiac!
The god of evil. Specifically, the god of darkness. Whereas the Night Mother is more maybe viewed as an entity of darkness. It's more to do with the element of shadow, the shadow element. Whereas Zodiac is what many would treat as the god of nothing. Chaos, destruction, death, murder. Everything bad tends to lead back to Zodiac, as he is the extreme opposite to the goddess Ultima, who is kind of the when everybody's like, oh, this is what good is, like, you know, life creation, like light and life balance, good, you know. They are like the yin and yang of this world. But written on this, it mentions the power to summon archfiends from their planes of existence and have control over them, which is concerning. But on top of that, mentions being able to take in magic power at an accelerated rate. An extremely accelerated rate. Which concerns you quite a bit. Roll an insight check.
Okay. 19.
19. You come to the realization quite quickly that Helga's magic power is she only got as strong as she did, as quickly as she did, because she made a loose-ended pact at some point. But you notice a little note at the bottom that says to make a deal with Ultima to balance it out. Which, seemingly enough, it must have worked because Helga is still alive. Which is almost impressive, but also very disconcerting. Somehow Helga has cheated the system in a way that she shouldn't have. And it, understandably, annoys you a little bit. These gods are being played for fools. And as far as you know, they may have no idea that such a thing is happening. Would you like to turn another page?
I can try.
What's the DC now?
I can't tell you that.
Probably.
How many
It's
pages
got-
have you turned?
It
If it's
hasn't gone up.
increasing,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, if it's increasing by 5, for example,
Mhm.
I barely succeeded.
So, should I take over?
Okay, you know what? I definitely failed because it's not. No, it's below 10.
It's
It's
below
a
10.
6. It's a 6.
Roll me a d10.
Oh boy. Right, where's my D10? There you are. 2.
2.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
Oh, fuck me. Right, where are you? 1.
Set your strength stat to 2.
Oh,
So on a temp stat boost, put -20.
oh. So I just want crumpled to the floor.
You crumple to the floor in agony. It feels like somebody is rending their fingers through your body, as though you are little more than silk strands in the wind. Everything hurts as the book almost like a black phantom hand grabs you by the chin and pulls away, as though it's almost like caressing the underside of your face. And you see a semblance of your strength disappear back into the book. You turn the page to see an ancient spell in a language you can't quite comprehend, but it appears that Helga has translated some of it to a spell called Dethrone,
Dethrone.
an
Like
ancient
dethroning
magic.
a god.
An ancient magic created with the explicit purpose to dethrone a deity and remove them from the pantheon in place of the caster. So whoever were to cast this ancient spell would take the place of that deity in the pantheon. But you see some brief notes made on the side that mention something about it being inconvenient, as it doesn't seem to transfer the backups. You're not quite sure what this means, but you feel as though this is something of vague importance, but not so much to you, but more to how deities operate as a whole. Would you like to try and turn another page?
I think I'm good.
Would anybody else like to try and turn a
So,
page?
I'll assume that Scoria has been telling us what the contents of this is so far.
I will assume so as well, for the
Yes.
sake of...
DC starts at 5.
Yes.
Wisdom check?
Yep, it is a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Okay, so 2 on the dice. What's my...
That's not reassuring.
Not reassuring, no. That's an opera, isn't it? Mm-hmm. 10.
10. Okay. So, you take over from Scoria, and you find a an entry on the Great War, specifically one of these spells that was considered for usage, that was once offered by Zodiac. A spell that would convert the air around into mind flare tadpoles that would seek out their victims and instantaneously turn them into another type of flare.
Oh.
Such spell was immediately removed from the Pantheon and prevented from being cast. However, the means of casting it is within this book.
This guy's really a buzzkill, isn't he? Can I ask for Hugmon to cast Mark on me?
No.
No?
As Hugmark attempts to do so, the book glows aggressively with an appearance of darkness, cancelling out the spell and doubling the increase on your next roll.
So 15.
So the DC has gone up by 10.
Yeah, so I rolled an 18, so
An 18. So you turn the page. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Nope.
Nope, you're just turning pages at this point.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't even know where we're turning pages.
You turn the page again.
Did I get healed?
No.
Fuck you.
I can cast Restore, which gets rid of all magical.
Maybe move her
abilities
away
for
from the
them.
book
Are you
first.
casting that now?
No, do not cast
No.
that now.
Unless you want to drag me out of the room and do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
do it
we'll
somewhere
wait
else.
Wait then.
So, you find the next page is a how-to guide on how to call forth Hades outside of the Temple of Anima, which you are aware, across all continents, is currently an illegal act that is immediately punished with death. Is the only crime, well, one of the only crimes that is punishable by death, that has the death penalty as the only suitable punishment. After what happened the last time that Hades got out of control. Though this historic event you would not be able to call forth any details on, as you have not read any texts related to it. But you are aware that it is a big no-no. But it's basically a how-to guide, and there's not any notes on this page. Would you like to turn another page?
No,
No?
I
Okay.
cannot succeed that.
Would anybody else like to turn a page?
My turn. Woohoo.
Okay. Are you
I'll
looking
start
for
carrying.
anything in
I'll start
particular?
carrying Scoria out of the room.
Both of you make me dexterity checks.
I really need to stop. What the fuck?
Marcel and Scoria, dex checks.
Why?
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
it's
did
gonna
you just
prevent
say
you
like
from all-
goodbye to the book or something? Fuck's sake.
No.
That's 24.
24 and
11.
11.
I said, do we need to say goodbye as if it's a Ouija board?
No. The two of you attempt to leave.
Oh, fuck me.
As the two of you are attempting to leave, Marcel, your ankles are grabbed by these black shadowy hands, stopping you from moving. Scoria, you attempt to exit. As you are about to go through the doorway, the doorway disappears.
Hiss!
Specifically, the actual exit section of the door is filled with this black mist that acts as if it were a solid surface.
We cannot leave
don't-
until we're done with the book.
I'm fucking done with it.
Florian, what are you looking for? Is there anything in particular you're trying to find within the book?
Have we found much on soul flayers and things?
You could attempt to look for information on soul players.
Yeah.
Okay, so please make me that wisdom check. Where I piss myself laughing as you nat one it.
Opposite nat 20.
Hell yeah. Okay, manifesting bad luck means that good things happen. It's
Oh, yeah.
manifest.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
It's their 50-20, that's just what happens.
yeah, it's Sod's Law. So, you immediately open to a page on soul players. The corrupted result of when somebody learns blue magic and the souls that they bring into their being corrupt them. Or what happens if a blue mage's magic destabilizes due to what is described as an excessive use of pact magic or blood magic. Things that are beyond true mortal understanding and start to wander into the field of the Eldritch or the Deific can potentially run the risk of destabilizing someone's soul. However, prior to them transforming fully into a soul player and losing all semblance of themselves and becoming a horrific monster, there is a perfect medium that can be achieved if enough powerful magic is used to protect that person's soul. Almost like a temporary force field that will last for a short period. However, these things are essentially these measures are essentially limited in use. See if I can actually get an image of a soul player for you, so you can actually see what I'm talking about. There we go. And then this is the image that is shown within the book. And they almost look somewhat like a mind flayer in terms of its physiology.
Tentacle.
The almost like squid-like tentacles coming out of its face. You know, it almost looks like somebody's just kind of like taken like a squid and just like screwed a neck, like screwed it on top of a human neck and called it a day. Well, it's the best way I can describe it. I mean, look at it. Look at that thing. But before they fully turn, there is that once the happy medium is hit, it can grant this unique abilities that a soul player will have, whilst still maintaining the abilities that the human has, as it were. Would you like to roll an insight check for me?
19.
Success. You come to realize that this is the state that Helga has managed to artificially bring about by using your souls and the deals with the archfiends and Mocha as like a phylactery. Between those three things, she has managed to find that happy medium and permanently keep it in place.
What a bitch.
Are you turning another page?
Sure.
What are you looking for now? You have access to all of the darkest information you could possibly ask at your fingertips in this book.
I think I don't think there's anything else we want to know right now.
No.
So I think I'll look for how to get out of this book room without dying. Like maybe near the end of the book.
You're looking. So are you looking towards the end of the book, or are you looking for that thing specifically?
I'm looking for the thing specifically.
Okay.
It says fuck you.
See if the book does say "fuck you." It turns to a page of how to disconnect with the with the Zodian grimoire.
It,
That's what this is.
It is a so you come to realize immediately this is the one of the many grimoires of Zodiac. Not to be confused with the Zodiac. But this particular grimoire has many powerful dark magics attached to it. And it's very finicky. And one of the immediate suggestions it has in the book
Let's die.
is to die.
fuck it.
Literally, the first
It's a
line.
pussy.
The first line in the book literally says one of the fastest ways to disconnect from this book is to kill yourself. Word for word. It then
I'd
continues
rather
on
not.
to the fact that that's the first method it suggests, and then continues on to perfectly same methods that keep you alive,
Yeah.
such as offering pieces of a soul to the book,
No.
Why did we open this book again?
offering a person's life to the book, or
Ugh.
offering fate to the book.
What does that mean?
I feel like I
Not
made a
at all.
very horrible mistake. Well, oh wait, no. The book didn't open because the fucking crystals decided, oh no, we want to be pussies and want to disappear out of your pockets and into the blood.
Yeah, where are the crystals?
They're gone.
Currently buried into the ground in this ritual circle.
Visible,
Visible but not grippable.
not grippable.
You know when you get like
Shootable?
you know when you have like the LED lights at the bottom of like swimming pools. That level
Yeah.
of like buried.
What if you put what if you cast auto raise?
On.
Does it on whoever you kill? Does it have a clause? Does it have a clause saying that you can't revive the person?
It
I
doesn't.
feel like-
it doesn't seem to want to reveal that information, almost as if the
No, it's
book
a
itself is
pussy.
sentient.
I don't know. I feel like if we kill one of
Persuasion
us,
check on
they're
the
gonna
book?
like soul
A
sacrifice.
seduction check on the book.
You can roll a seduction check on the book.
No, because I don't want to seem even more appealing to it. I said persuasion check, not seduction
Oh.
check.
I
Okay.
said seduction.
Well, you can attempt to persuade. You can attempt to persuade the book. You could attempt to seduce the book if you wish.
We're getting really low here with our expectations.
You never know. It could work. It could not work. You don't. You as both players and characters don't know enough about Zodiac or his grimoires. Have an educated, or not
So,
like, have a
like,
genuine
Does
understanding.
the soul have to be here? Because if we promised it one
Yes.
particular soul, we could get it thousands of souls.
The soul has to be within the ritual circle that opened the book in the first place.
Ugh.
So it'd have to be one of you five. Remember, your four extra companions are stuck outside of this room.
What if we promised it Helga's soul?
She is not in the circle.
So,
But
book,
it's
are you like
sentient,
fully
right? Could it
sentient?
not be convinced?
Hmm?
So it said it's like partly sentient, right? Could it not be convinced?
You could certainly try.
I feel like I'd die if I tried.
No,
Probably.
I wouldn't say you'd die trying to persuade the book.
So, book, you're fully sentient, right?
The book says nothing, for it cannot speak, as it does not have a mouth.
Can you like flip a page if that? Can you like flip pages on your own accord?
So you're asking it to prove it's sentient by flipping a page.
Yeah.
Florian, please make me a wisdom check as the page
I'm so
changes.
sorry. I'm sorry, Florian.
Oh, right, cool.
We just close the book.
I don't think it will let you do that.
Sometimes the best options are the simplest ones.
14?
14, you succeed.
That's 2 on the dice.
Marcel, I'm just saying, I somehow think it'll get very, very upset with you if you try to close it. What page did it flip to, out of curiosity?
It flips to a page on. It flips to a page on on cannibalism. How best to prepare fresh people meat.
Huh.
How best
Concerning.
to prepare fresh human meat.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a recipe for cooking human. I say human as like a broad generic term of cooking humanoid meat.
Rotisserie, spit roast, air fryer.
Primarily through a rotisserie or spit roasted method. Yes.
Magic.
It actually mentions to not use magic, as the potency of one's fire spells can differ from person to person.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
It's uncomfortably detailed.
That is unironically interesting for no specific reason.
Scoria, please do not cook Helga.
No,
That's just fucking rotisserie Helga.
I'm not going to. Do not worry.
Anyway,
That would be
so
disturbing.
the book
Could we
has
seek guidance on how to get out of this situation by any chance?
from a higher power.
Yes.
Unfortunately, two of you
We're-
used your religious support. Up
I
until
used
the
my
ending
smite
encounter.
powers. Yeah.
One of you used the smite power. The other one called for enhancing effects. Unfortunately, Marcel, you are not strongly affiliated enough with a religion yet to call upon your deity, or deity question mark. You've not yet fully invested.
No,
So-
I pray to Anima, how fucked are we right now?
The best response you would get is yes or no. It wouldn't be a full detail.
So
The answer is
neither
yes.
Florian
Okay.
nor Scoria can commune.
I can't come in, no.
You wouldn't be
I
able to
can
cast
commune.
the spell, because every time you cast the spell in this circle so far, it has pissed off the book.
Well, the book has pissed off me, so maybe we should cut its losses, count your blessings, whatever.
So
Fucking
your
talk
attempt
on
to
fire
persuade
in
the
it.
book has somewhat worked. Is there anything else you'd like to attempt with this book?
No.
You sound like you
Alright,
had,
I'm
you just
gonna
had an
look
idea
for-
that you chose not to do. What was the idea?
My idea was I'm going to T-pose on it.
You may roll the T-pose if you wish.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
You don't have much dominance, you have no strength.
Literally!
Right.
I can't fucking stand up right now! All I'm doing is lying on the floor at the moment, just going, I really, really, really wish I could do
Man.
something right now.
I wish I had legs.
Does it look like we can
Can I
damage it?
roll to determine whether the book looks like it could be physically or magically destroyed?
Sure. Roll
Probably
be an
Arcana?
Arcana check.
Probably, it hates us.
Arcana. 22.
You are aware the book could be destroyed with a powerful enough spell, particularly with the light school. However, you are not powerful enough to cast a spell at that
What
level.
about breaking the circle?
I can cast a pretty powerful light spell.
It would require something above a 9th level spell.
Above a night that So
A rune.
So, unbeknownst to your character, this would require something of a runic level
What about,
from a potent holy spellcaster.
what about breaking the circle?
You can attempt to do that.
It's not like we can really do anything else.
I mean, there is one option that was suggested that's not been tried yet.
What, killing
Auto
ourselves?
raise and kill me. Do it.
No, something
I
much,
can't cast
much
spells
simpler
anyway.
Oh,
than that.
seduce?
Close the book.
You could either attempt to close the book or seduce the book.
Close the book.
Okay.
I mean, Scoria, if you want to attempt to seduce the book before they close it, you're more than welcome to.
No,
can I
they can try and close the book, and if that fails, I'll try and seduce.
Okay.
Damn, you look so sharp. You could paper cut me from here.
Man, you're
No,
looking...
should-
Oh, I'm
Gloria,
seeing my
You're
eye.
looking particularly
Guys.
pulpy today.
Guys, Scoria probably shouldn't close the book because she's got 2 strength. Maybe.
No,
I
Yeah,
can't close the book. I can't reach it.
I'll close the book.
You go to close the book, and I would like you to roll me 2 d10s.
I'm sorry, Marcel.
2 d10s.
Okay.
Can I help in some way?
If you wish.
I would like to threaten the book with my shotgun.
The book seems unfazed.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I don't even get to roll.
No,
No.
No.
your
gonna
intimidation
be
is
honest-
-5, if memory serves
Yeah, but
correctly.
I have a shotgun, so I feel like I should get some bonus.
You're too cute for that, though.
You have the menacing presence of like one of those videos of like a kitten wrapped up in a blanket. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I do.
What's the d10?
that is the D10. Wait, hang on, let me see. Yeah, that is the D10.
Oof.
So
8
what-
and a 1.
8 and a 1. Okay, roll me 2d6.
2d6. Damn.
There's got to be
6 and
two
a
stats.
1.
2 and a 1.
6 and a 1.
6 and a 1.
Oh no.
So, please reduce your charisma by 13 points. And you rolled an 8 for your other one, yeah?
Join
Okay,
me
for
on the
For
floor.
the d10 or for
For
the
the d10s. You rolled a 1 and an 8, didn't you?
Yeah.
Then you rolled a 1 and a 6. So, please reduce your charisma by 13. Set
Join me on the
temp
floor,
boost.
Marcel.
Temp boost is -13. And then -4 to the temp stat boost for your strength.
Boo.
But did we close the book?
The
Uh,
book does not close.
Ugh.
I'm gonna ask the book
Yeah,
if it's
fucking
ever
thing on fire in a minute.
seen. What's my breast size? Hold on.
What? Is this happening? Is this happening? Is this real?
This is happening.
Are you sure? Maybe I should, because I have good charisma. Maybe I should try meowing at it to try and be like, please let me out. A sad meow.
You
as a
think, the,
persuasion.
you think the god of evil is going to be swayed by cute kitten?
Well, is the god of evil going to be swayed by Scoria's boobs? Like,
The god of evil
Wait.
might be swayed by a fireball.
Don't. I asked the book if it wants to see triple D tits.
Roll seduction.
is this the first seduction roll
This
of the
is-
campaign?
This is the first seduction roll of the campaign, and also I think the first seduction roll that Scoria's player has ever made,
Mhm.
which is
Yeah.
That
inherently
is a
funny.
28.
28.
Come on, you gotta let
What
it
did you
go.
roll?
You know
my God,
what that
have it.
is? It's one less than the max thing I can roll.
Oh my god!
You
Yes,
got-
you
Fuck
succeed.
you.
The book,
The book wackles its pages.
the book,
The book gets
flutters its pages
hard.
and then disappears. The cir-
Yes!
the shards levitate out of the ground and disappear, and the ritual circle on the floor dissipates. Would you like to roll an insight check?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I rolled a fucking 6.
That's you are aware that Zodiac, the god of evil, is the biggest narcissist in existence. Even more so than Crystal Hoss. Meaning that the fact you are not you have shown an element where you are not intimidated by the presence of this grimoire has caused the grimoire to lose interest in continuing its operations. You have seduced the book, and the book went, "Oh my god, damn it, I'm not being intimidating. Bye, I guess." So you've successfully convinced the grimoire that is not scary.
Scoria is currently uncontrollably laughing on the floor.
I cannot believe that fucking worked.
Restore on both of you. Is it magical damage?
It is magical.
Okay, all of you get rid of your magical whatever the fuck.
Yep. So you take
Everyone
the time.
in the other room is now just hearing Scoria crying and laughing uncontrollably while shouting, "I seduced a fucking book."
Ah, the audacity. So you take the time to recuperate from that event,
Scoria will explain what happened to everyone.
and you watch as Bruzen's normally stony demeanor turns into a very large grin. Mason is more is chuckling, but is very concerned for Marcel. The currently one charisma
Marcel
Marcel.
has lost all of
Not
his
anymore. I got rid of it.
During the point where he's being recovered, then Xavier is in fits of laughter on the floor, and Sabrina just looks very confused as she's trying to process what's just occurred.
Yeah, me too.
What can I say? I'm proud of my assets.
The power of seduction on a sentient grimoire. Hell yeah. So, you eventually end up discovering... So you found out more information on soul players. Florian now has a gun. And all of your... You eventually end up finding a little healing trough. Like a little bowl of water. It's not that big. It's like a large, you know, where they serve like really big salads at parties. It's like a big fuck off mixing bowl thing. Like one of those full of like a healing water that you restore your health and MP from as you take them. As you are given some to drink. So I think Florian, you can chop off your MP. I think it's the only person sustained lasting damage, as it were. And you're aware that whatever is awaiting you, your matron has clearly made it possible for herself to summon archfiends, meaning that whatever you're doing in the hells, you have one hell of a fight ahead of you. However,
Pun intended.
literally. And unintended, yes. I definitely went out of my way to phrase it that way. You will never know whether I'm being serious or not. But there is now nothing between you and slinking your way into the hells. If you so choose to.
I just wish I could send my father's body back to kindness. How the fuck would I do that?
You can pick up the pieces of him and stick them in a bag. There are multiple canvas sacks in the bottom of one hidden underneath.
How the fuck am I going to explain this to Belle? Hi, Belle. Yes, this
Here's
is
a
my
dead
deceased
body.
father.
But don't worry, we learned the ideal way to cook it.
It turns out that Helga took his dead body and cut it up in a ritual sacrifice. Yay!
And she forgot. See, no, I shouldn't make this reasoning joke. But
No!
you can put what's left of your father into one of the canvas sacks that was used to bring
Somehow I don't think this will
rings
get
here.
past customs.
You are aware it is possible to return this thanks to the mortuary clause of travel, which is normally when people die overseas, they are, so long as they are transported appropriately, they can be returned
Oh,
to their
so
place of origin.
not in a fucking sack.
So basically, it would be sent off to the local mortuary to then be sent off to its correct
Right.
resting place.
We should probably go to a mortuary.
So I'm presuming you're gathering up the bits of your father and sticking them in the bag.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry.
Put the parrot in the bag. No. So you end up heading back to Bell's, where Bell, upon realizing what you brought back, proceeds to call the mortician from the town to come and visit and collect the corpse, which you are aware will be taken back to Brightness for reburial. You get washed up, cleaned up, as the scent of Helga's study kind of clings to you a little bit, especially the powerful dark magics that were being used in that.
Yeah.
And you're aware that you might be able to slink into the hells with the information you now have.
Nice.
Anyway, what are you doing?
Um, Damn, I guess I'll send a letter to Steve since I can't go and see Steve.
Unfortunately, that will have to wait until afterwards, as you are in the perfect place at the moment to essentially teleport into the hells using
That's true.
roughly the same route. You could head down. You could write. I would recommend writing the letter over going there because it'll take a few days to get there.
That's what I was saying. I guess I'll write a letter to Steve because I can't really go there.
Okay, so Helga shows you where she keeps her pen and paper, and you go to write a letter to send off to Steve.
You mean Bell?
Bell? Yes, Bell. Fucking
Helga magically appears. Like,
sorry.
I keep my pens and paper over here, darling.
Sorry,
Still got to kill you though.
my brain had a moment there. It's all good. So yes, Bell shows you where her
Everyone
writing notes
like
are.
turns to their right at the mention of Helga, and everyone just immediately screams.
Florian and Marcel, what are you doing?
I have absolutely no idea.
Nap.
Fair. If you guys do intend to head to the Hells soonish, you could get Hugmug to start setting up a portal to get there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, Marcel, would you like to help Hugmug with that?
Sure. That makes sense too.
So you, Hugmug, Sabrina, and Xavier take some time. I shouldn't have looked to the right. I see that, by the way. I see what you have done. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards. So, as the four of you are setting up the temporary portal that will be one way into the Hells. And I'm gonna get Hugmug to create a scroll in case, in some unfortunate situation, he perishes. Florian goes and takes a fat nap, or a fat ass cat nap, the longest cat nap you ever done seen. Scoria, you write your letter to Steve. And so, a bit of time passes. The portal is complete. The catnap is concluded. And the letter is written and sent. What are you doing?
Wait, what? Holy fuck, I was not paying attention.
Your letter has been written. Florian has had his nap, and between Marcel, Hugmug, Sabrina, and Xavier, the portal into the Hells has been readied for activation.
Well, it.
Do we have enough rations? I don't know how long we're going to be in the hells for.
Probably not
Probably
a
not for
massive amount.
fucking long.
Hopefully not long.
Because of how
I think with all the fucking sweating I'll do.
because of how everything has been set up, you should be able to get to where Hellier is in a very short period of time. Since you are using a similar location, yeah, like a similar starting location to where Helga's original, like, I guess, foothold came from. If you'd done this from anywhere else, you would have had to have taken some time to find it.
And I have discern location if we need it.
Yeah. So,
Oh, can I prepare some injections?
yeah. I presume
Cool.
I presumed you would have already done that purely for the sake of sparing your brain.
Cool. I'll write down somewhere what I'm make. How many can I make in like number of injections per day is half medic level. Just my med, so like 10
Yeah. It'll be
plus.
yeah, it'll be directly equal to the number of remaining uses you have.
Oh, right. Yeah. So 18.
So you don't need to worry too much about the specifics. I'm more than happy for you to just bullshit and say you've got certain ones prepared that are convenient to the situation. So then it's less stress for you to worry about.
Which stacks with haste.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember the penalty for it, though. I do believe it has.
Yeah, but like one attack with -4 is better than no attacks.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with that.
That's
So,
it's pretty damn good.
might I ask the party what they're planning to do with this, with the time before you plunder into the hells?
um.
Otherwise, if you wish, you are more than welcome to initiate the entrance to the hells, and I can do the starting setup for that sequence of events.
I would say spend some time with my boys, but we kind of did quite a nice scene
Yeah.
already.
I mean, you can spend some time hanging out with them and
Yeah.
helping out with them, whatever. Whilst
There's a talk
whilst
to Verizon.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go have a conversation with Verizon.
okay, so you go up to Bruton.
Out of curiosity, Verizon,
Mm.
what are you planning on doing after we kill Helga, aside from returning back to the material plane?
Mm.
If you are returning to the material plane,
Well, I hadn't really thought about it, to be honest.
are you expecting to die?
Hmm. Oh no, not in the slightest. Just try not to think too much on it.
Fair enough.
Though, I guess the main thing that I'm focusing on is being able to actually do something with my time again. But I'm aware that once all is said and done, you're going to end up being Crystal, aren't you?
That's true. I think yes.
So I guess my first port of call will be dragging your shining ass out the hells and back to your temple. And then, I don't know from there. Probably adventuring.
Got any plans on where you want to go?
Hmm. Been curious to go back to my go back to some different places.
Oh, tell me.
I've always I've always wondered what a good old holiday to oh, what was it again? And he pulls out this tiny little notebook that is really it looks like it's way too small for him. I've always wondered what Aquarian's like this time of year. Apparently it's supposed to be real pretty. But yeah. I'm sure there's a bunch of different places to go visit. I've been told that Obu on the
Obu?
island of Levias is quite a popular spot for some people.
Huh.
Something about there being like a big show stage there and people playing music. I don't know. Be fun. Be fun to watch, I guess.
Do you like music?
I could take it or leave it. Honestly, I'm just trying to process the fact that I've spent the last, what, 20, 30 years easily just kind of stuck waiting for the point where my soul might be free again. Well, it's now staring me in the face. I doubt it'll be an easy fight, though.
No, especially with all of the fucking secret stipulations that Helga gave herself.
Well, can't exactly be surprised.
No.
What about you? You're not afraid of meeting your end?
No,
Really? Huh.
not
Not-
really. I mean,
Not even thought about it, have you?
not really.
Can't blame you. You do strike me as the kind of person that don't exactly hyperfixate on things.
Well, the way I think about it is if I think about it, the more I'm gonna be afraid. And sure, maybe we could have spent more time rather than just diving straight headfirst into defeating all of the archfiends. Considering that this mark, I still had a year. It's alright.
Well, I guess take comfort knowing that I'll make sure that your crystal makes it back to the shrine.
Mm.
Even if it means having to get past Mr. Creepy Face.
Oh, fuck.
It'll be fine. Worst case,
You'll be fine.
I'm sure I'll just grab you by the legs, swing you at him like a weapon.
Oh my god, that sounds fucking hilarious.
Bludgeoning weapon of scoria. Whack. Be like that one advertisement that made out of Tempiel. Something about one. I guess in this case, one whack is plenty. Something like that. It was funnier when I saw it.
Oh, but that's fair enough. I don't really know much about Temple.
Probably a good thing. It's not great over there.
Is this say from personal experience or?
More seeing some of the very tragic events that have come out of there. Not great. You ain't half bad. Did well. Can't even fault you guys on that. And you're fearless charging into what could potentially be your demise.
Okay, well, if we don't do it, we die anyway.
I guess you technically screw over our plans anyway.
It'll be funny.
Tell you what, if I end up going out and you guys make it back, just know that I'll be pointing at her and laughing in her face the entire fucking
Oh,
time.
please. Like, T-pose on her.
Well, I mean, if I'm missing limbs at that point, it might be a bit difficult. But hey, I'll give it a go.
I can't say that you don't try your best.
Exactly. Now then, I do believe that we've got a bit of destiny to look forward to.
Yes.
Is everybody ready to go into the hells?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do this!
Woohoo!
And so
I love you guys.
I love you too.
Yeah. Meow.
And so you all step into the hells. The portal that Hugmug, Marcel, Xavier, and Sabrina worked on opens. You walk through. And you are not in the open crags and fields of hell where you thought you would be. You're in what appears to be a large building. Maybe?
Like mansion-y sort of aesthetic?
Yes.
Is it quite fancy?
Very
Like
fancy.
it belongs to someone quite high ranking?
It is the definition of decadence.
Somebody, I don't know, beginning with M.
It is as though it is like a mansion, and as you take a look, you can see some large crystalline windows that look out.
Go for it.
Where you
Oh, I
can
didn't even
see-
fucking pay attention.
You can see one of the many fronts of the Blood War happening below. As you are in, I forget what circle I had set it to. I do believe it was the Circle of Gluttony, wasn't it?
It was sloth.
Sloth.
Mhm.
I was.
I love
was one
that
of
Florian remember this.
Hey, in my
The
defense,
note taker.
in my defense, half of my notes are very scattered at this point.
In my defense, I only took notes for session 1, then gave up.
Fair. So, you get to the Circle of Sloth, and you can see these horrific monstrosities that are these lumbering monsters that are just basically slamming their bodies into each other in some vain attempt to deal damage.
Are they succeeding?
Sort of. It's bloodbath. I mean, but you're starting to see why they call it the Blood War. And as you head down these hallways, you reach one particular door. With what appears to be an unconscious tiefling. And in a pose that I can only in a very particular pose.
It's
on
not the
floor.
Family Guy. It's not the
No.
Family Guy.
No.
It's not our song, is it?
Or are you just going to put the entire lyrics down?
It's
Oh.
the Yacht pose. You realise the tiefling very quickly is Lord Malatos.
Wait, that's bad.
He does not appear to have been harmed, though. He appears to have just been knocked unconscious.
We could harm him.
You get the distinct impression that that is a terrible idea.
Oh, yeah. Let's say we could. Let's say we should.
So if Malatos is here, where's Helga?
You can hear this ethereal chanting
Oh, in the
coming from
hells.
the room, coming from this large set of doors. What appears to be a crowd of succubi singing, being accompanied by what appears to be, or what sounds like, incubi, judging by the honeyed harmonies and almost slightly sensual orchestra coming from the room. As you open the door, prepared to throw hands, you find your matron sat upon Lord Malatos' throne, one leg crossed over the other, wearing her usual clothing. But there is a dark, shadowy aura pouring off of her. Darling, so glad you could make it. Tell me, was this what you wanted? It is a shame. But alas, it could not be helped. Anyway, you even brought the cat. How wonderful. Babalica, darling. Rubicante. Cagnoso. Scamiglion. Chaos. Attend to our guests. And much to your horror, she waves her hand. You see the four archfiends and their king appear before you.
All at once. No.
Ready to attack.
So much of a coward to fight us on your own, huh?
Oh, darling. I am just getting the entertainment ready. After all, you're going to need a little warm-up, no? Oh, this shall be entertaining. And that is where we will end the session. We will see you in the new year. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta!
Bye bye.